You think your phone gives energy, but tonight, lying there, the glowing screen in the dark feels heavy. You scroll through messages, likes, stories, all buzzing, pulling. You don't even realize the minutes slipping by. Yet, when you look up, the room feels quieter, but your mind is more tangled. Your social battery? Drained. Why does your phone feel like it's sapping your social energy without you noticing? You wonder, as the light from the screen flickers across your tired face. It's not just time lost. It's something else, something quieter, harder to name. The flickering glow that never lets go. You're sitting alone in a dark room. The walls fade into shadows. The only thing that breaks the stillness is the soft flicker from your phone screen. It buzzes for the third time in 10 minutes. You don't mean to check it, but your hand reaches out before your mind catches up. A message from a friend, then another. One scroll turns into two. The quiet seems to close in around you, and still you keep watching the tiny glowing rectangle. It's like something's pulling you back over and over. Why does it feel so hard to look away? You might think that light is just a signal, an alert to something outside, a call to connect when you want to connect. But it's not just that. That flickering glow is a hook. It's pulling your attention like gravity pulls the earth. Your brain can't help but lean in. You see a message, you want to reply. You notice a new post, so you swipe. It's a loop, and you're both the dancer and the dance floor. You don't realize this, but the phone is running a quiet game. It hijacks your attention, bit by bit, making you feel connected yet drained. Your social energy slips away, stolen by a screen, and you barely notice. Because the glow feels like company in the dark. It feels like a friend when you're alone. But there's a price. Why does your phone feel like it's sapping your social energy without you noticing? Because it's not about the people on the other side. It's about the way that light pulls you into a loop where you're always waiting, always scrolling, never quite resting. Your social battery is real. It needs space to recharge. The question is how you take it back. Your social battery is real. Think about the last time you left a party or stepped away from a crowd. You wandered to a quiet corner, or maybe just shut your door behind you. You felt it right away. The dip in energy. Your throat wasn't sore, and no one had raised their voice. Still, something inside you felt heavy, like a phone's battery slipping toward empty. That feeling isn't just in your head, it's real. You have a social battery. It's like a fuel tank in your brain. When you're talking, laughing, making eye contact, your brain's using this fuel. Each conversation, each smile, each shared moment draws from that limited reserve. And just like a gas gauge, your mind keeps track. You might not see the numbers, but you sense the drain. That's why, after a long day of being around people, you're wiped out. Not because you're weak or unfriendly. It's because your social battery got low. You can't ignore it or power through without consequences. You stumble over words, lean back against a wall, or close your eyes for a moment. It's your brain's way of saying, I need a break. But here's the twist. Unlike your phone's battery, you can't just plug in anywhere to recharge. No quick socket on the wall, no fast charger in a cafe. Quiet and solitude are the only places your social battery fills up again. Dark rooms, soft music, a walk alone in the night. Those moments refill the tank slowly, without noise or distraction. So, why does your phone feel like it's sapping your social energy without you noticing? That flickering glow in the dark doesn't give you a break. It pulls you back in. You think scrolling through messages or feeds is a quick snack for your social hunger, but it's not refueling. And every little scroll takes a bit more from your tank. Scrolling isn't refueling, it's snacking. Scrolling isn't refueling, it's snacking. You're in the middle of something, maybe washing dishes, or waiting for a page to load. And your thumb slides over the screen. Another message. A new post. You tell yourself it's just a quick check, a break. But the pull is steady, like a gentle tug that won't let go. The screen glows faintly, cutting through the dim room. You flick, scroll, flick again. It's not really a pause, more like a moving target. Now, think about those moments as little bites, snacks between meals. Each swipe is a nibble. Nothing heavy, nothing meant to satisfy, but you keep at it anyway, because it feels easier than facing the quiet. Because it's there, just waiting. So you reach for it again, hoping it'll fill the space. But it doesn't. That quick flick isn't topping up your energy. It's taking a bit more than you realize. Like snacking when you're hungry, it just leaves you hungrier. The screen's light feels calming, but it's more like a spotlight on what you don't have. Real connection, real pause. The moments stretch thin. You don't notice the energy leaking away because it's slow, steady. Not a flood, but a drip. You expect those quick checks to revive you. Instead, they drain you. And then you wonder why you still feel tired after all the scrolling. Here you are, caught in unfinished conversations and half-read threads that wait for your attention. Your social battery isn't charging up. It's running out, and every swipe pulls at that charge. So why does your phone feel like it's sapping your social energy without you noticing? Because it's not giving you a break. It's keeping you in the middle of everything, but nowhere fully present. Next, we'll look at how those half-thought replies and open tabs hold on to you more than you think. The pull of unfinished conversations. You hear the ping. Maybe it's a reply to a text you sent hours ago, or a new message popping up when you didn't expect it. You pick up your phone and start reading. The words pull you in, like the start of a story you want to hear the end of. But then, you don't type anything back. Maybe you're not ready. Maybe you're tired. So you set the phone down, just for a moment. Minutes pass. You tell yourself you'll get back to it later. But you don't. Still, when the phone lights up again, you check. You scroll the thread. The message waits. The half-finished conversation sits there, humming softly beneath your skin. That itch won't go away. Your brain craves closure. The unfinished feels like a loose thread in a sweater you can't stop pulling. It nags, pulls, draws your attention back over and over. You don't realize how much it holds you, how it tethers you to the glowing screen in the dark, even when your social energy is tapped out. You want to rest, to let go, but the need to finish the thread, to close that loop, keeps you locked in. Scrolling isn't refueling, it's snacking, and the craving for closure only digs the trap deeper. So why does your phone feel like it's sapping your social energy without you noticing? Because the pull of unfinished conversations is a quiet kind of tension, a kind that wears you down, bit by bit. Taking back control of your social energy means knowing this, seeing how the hope of finishing one more chat keeps you from stepping away, and learning how to let those threads lie, sometimes unfinished, so you can reclaim your space and quiet, just for a while. Taking back control of your social energy. Now, try this. Set your phone down, just for 10 minutes. No buzzing, no swiping, no glancing at a glowing screen. You sit with the quiet, maybe in a chair by the window, or on the edge of your bed. There's no rush to check messages or catch up on the latest scroll. The world feels a little slower. Your mind isn't pinging with unfinished conversations or the weight of replies you owe. Instead, you find a space where your thoughts start to settle. The restless energy you didn't even realize was fraying you begins to ease, ever so slightly, like the calm after a brief storm. It's not about cutting yourself off completely. You don't have to bury your phone or swear off screens forever. It's about choosing when to plug in and when to unplug. Because the pull of that glowing phone screen in the dark, those half-finished chats and notifications, they don't just disappear by ignoring them for a moment or two. You have to make deliberate space for the pause. Small, clear breaks recharge you more than scattered, distracted use ever will. Imagine your social battery as something you can consciously guide instead of something your phone silently drains. Each deliberate pause is a small reclaiming of that energy. You're not just a passive user swept along by alerts and group messages. You can be the one holding the power switch. The question lingers. Why does your phone feel like it's sapping your social energy without you noticing? Maybe it's because you're not carving out these quiet moments on purpose. And that's where the shift happens. From passive user to active controller. From the phone owning your attention to you owning your time. It's a simple choice, but it changes everything for the way you move through your social world. From passive user to active controller. Why does your phone feel like it's sapping your social energy without you noticing? Picture this, it not as a glowing floodlight, always on, spilling light everywhere, and pulling you in all directions. Instead, picture this, your phone like a flashlight, small, focused. You hold it in your hand, and you switch it on only when you really need it. You decide where that beam falls. Not everything's lit up, just a little path at a time. You're sitting there in the dark, the room quiet except for the soft hum of late night. The screen is dark in your palm, not calling to you. You don't feel the pull to check it again. The silence around you isn't broken by bings or buzzes. It's your space, your time. The phone waits, patient. That's the difference. When you stop treating it as your constant companion, something that's always there, always on, you stop being at its mercy. You stop answering every impulse to scroll or tap. You take back control over your attention. The social battery that used to drain without you realizing it starts to hold its charge. Because you're guiding where your focus goes, not the other way around. It's a small shift, but it changes the whole game. From passenger trapped in the back seat, you become the one holding the wheel. The phone becomes a tool, not a master. A flashlight in the dark, instead of a floodlight that never switches off. This isn't about willpower or pushing yourself harder. It's about stepping out of the noise and choosing the moments that count. Seeing your phone as something to use, not something that uses you. So, when you pick it up next time, ask yourself, am I lighting a path? Or am I letting the floodlight run wild? The answer shapes how you hold your world. You think your phone gives energy, but it's draining your social battery. Every ping pulls you a little further from the moment you're actually in. It tricks you into thinking connection is just a tap away, but real connection asks for something deeper. Your full presence. That's why your phone quietly saps your social energy without you noticing. But you don't have to let the glowing screen steal those quiet, real connections. You can hold on to the conversations that don't need a screen to feel alive. Tonight, try putting your phone down a little longer. See what's waiting for you in the silence.